Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm going to be trying out the new ColourPop Little Ray of Sunshine palette and collection. It's this whole like sunflower theme and I think it's so cute. I did get the whole collection in PR, so I think I'm just gonna do a fun eye look today. So we're gonna start with the palette, and I love this because it's an all matte palette. The shades kind of lean more on that mustardy side, which I really like. There's also a little Super Shock shadow duo that I might add to the look. And then there were two eyeliners as well. I'm really excited to play with this palette. Let's get started. I'm gonna start with the shade Happy Place on a Sigma E35. And I'm just gonna place that in my crease, kind of all over the place. Now I'm going to take the middle shade Sunnies, and I'm going to use this in the crease as well, just to kind of brighten everything up, make this nice and yellow. Is this similar to the yellow palette? One second. I wanted to see if this is similar to Honey. I don't remember. Oh no, they're totally different. Sorry to interrupt this eyeshadow tutorial with a little comparison. Here's Honey, here's the Sunflower palette, so much different. Okay, we're good. Let's get back to blending. All right, so I kind of have that yellow like all blown out in my crease. Now I'm gonna take a lid brush. This is a Sigma E54 in the shade Chillin', and I want this all over my lid. Oh, I love this kind of color. And I'm kind of sloppily packing this on. I'm not being super precise because I will kind of blend the shades together. All right, so I have that all over my lid. Now I'm gonna take a smaller blending brush. This is a Sigma E33 with that same rusty shade on it. And I'm gonna use this to start blending my crease with my lid. So I'm just kind of slowly blending upwards to blend out this rusty shade. If you need to, you can grab a little bit more of the yellow shade, kind of use that to help blend. You can also just kind of dip back and forth between the colors you're using. I did lose a little bit of that pigment on my lid, so I'm gonna go back with more Chillin', just packing it on. I think I kind of want to do a little halo eye action and deepen up my outer and my inner corner. So I'm going to take a Sigma E30 with the darkest shade, and I'm going to pack a little bit of that on my outer corner. And this shade is only like a little bit deeper than Chillin', so it's not going to give me like too much of a dramatic difference, but it's going to give a little bit of definition. So once that's kind of packed on, I'm gonna go back to my E33 and just do a little bit of blending around that darkest shade. Now I'm gonna take the Super Shock shadow in Flower Child. Look at how pretty this is. I'm just gonna dot that in the very center of my lid. It did kind of cover up that rusty Chillin' shade, but that's totally fine. Let's move on to the lower lash line. I'm gonna take Chillin' on my E33. I'm just gonna blend that all along my lower lash line. Also, while I'm here, I'm gonna touch up that shade in my crease just because I kind of want to bring it back a little bit more. I just love this color so much. Now I'm gonna go back to that Happy Place color. I'm just gonna use that to help blend down here a little bit. Okay, I'm happy with that for now. Now I wanna take one of the new cream gel liners. The shade is called Sunnyvale. Look at the cute little sunflowers, love it. And I think I'm gonna place this on my waterline, but also kind of along the base of my lower lashes. These pencils are so freaking creamy. It's crazy. Before that dries down, I'm gonna take my E30 with nothing else on it and kind of smudge this out. And again, I'm gonna take more Chillin'. Can you tell how much I love this color? And kind of use that to soften up this liner, just because it got a little bit harsh looking. I'm gonna finish off by popping more of that Super Shock shadow in my inner corner. So I'm using a little Sigma L04. Just right here. All right, I'm feeling pretty happy with this. I'm gonna go pop on some mascara and lashes. All right, I popped on these beautiful lashes. I love how these look. These are the Salon Perfect Lash DNA lashes. The style number is 681. They look almost kind of like lash extensions. I think they're really pretty. And here's the final look. I love how this look turned out. It's such a pretty warm kind of fall toned, almost kind of sunsetty look as well. This is a palette I could see myself reaching for a lot. I just love all matte palettes and then just add shimmer where I want it. So that little sparkle on my lid, inner corner, good to go. This Sunflower palette does remind me a little bit of the Melt Rust palette, whereas Rust kind of has a similar yellow, mustardy, really warm shade. So there are some similarities there. But I think if you don't have any shades like this in your collection, I think you would really like this palette. I also really like that brown eyeliner too. Their pencils are just so creamy and I love that really warm brown shade. So yeah, overall, I'm really happy with this collection. I love how this look came out and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe.